Shocking video has just surfaced of vigilantes taking down the death grid infrastructure. Check out this action. During the night shift, the guy comes out with the electric saw and starts taking down these LED death lamps, truffled with cameras and death towers, the works. These things are irradiating people day and night, making people sick, watching people, targeting people, and people have had enough. And now they're taking matters into their own hands, burning down the death towers, taking down the street lamps.
I saw the
and you have to wonder,
purple light.
What are these people thinking? Don't they just want to sit at home and get irradiated, get baked while they're getting baked by the death grid? Some people have had enough. They just can't take it anymore. And you see how easy it is for these operatives just to come in with flammable liquids and other materials and just change the landscape of their surroundings. It's so easy, it makes people think that they can do it too. But you have to be careful because the deep state will come after you, not only officially but unofficially. And so it is highly recommended that
both ways. Yeah.
When people are working the night shift, they don't bring a cell phone with them because your cell phone pings wherever you go. And it's also recommended that you basically scope out the situation like a scene out of Ocean's 11 or something. And of course, you just have to be careful. You can't be careful enough when it comes to these kinds of things because you can't really trust anyone out there. But the system is always watching you. And even if you feel like
Skynet has escaped the lab,
system knows.
Remember?
Don't think that it doesn't know. Don't think that you'll be able to get away with it. Because they're basically reading people's minds.
That's a fact.
In real time. We've posted news stories on that. That's the new software that's out there. The human brain broadcasts at 8 to 12 hertz. And you have these towers that just pick it up and translate it into ones and zeros. The system knows what you're going to do before you do it. And so there is no such thing as a perfect crime these days anymore. So it all comes back down to plausible
Anyway, this is interesting. That's
it's
why
not
I'm
what you know, it's what
here.
You can prove. And so basically,
never trust.
You really have to go the extra mile to work the night shift. But people are doing it. They're seeing these death towers everywhere. They know what's going on. And these death towers are beaming people like the Starship Enterprise, targeting conservatives, purebloods, humans. In fact, the situation is much worse than
and I don't appreciate the death towers targeting
like millions,
me or people I love.
Have been assimilated by nanotechnology and smart dust. And so there's probably only 1 out of 10 people left out there that are still human. And so you really can't trust anybody these days.
Maybe a few more, Ron.
And you really have to know that the system knows what you're thinking.
But it knows what you're thinking. You're right about that.
Can essentially forecast the future to a high degree of accuracy.
Take that cell phone with you. You're taking what's called steps.
And so it will position people to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Not only to prevent you from doing what you want to do, but also to target you.
That's how it
and this system will target you once you become active on the grid.
Well,
but there's really no choice. We're all drafted
you know
into this, in a sense, because
I'm old enough
it's a fight against humanity.
To not care,
it's man versus
but
machine, if you will.
Something else too.
And so we strongly recommend that people start making their own EMF shielding, because essentially energy weapons are the new battlefield. Bullets and Guns are yesterday's
Chew that.
news.
Don't forget to
They
detoxify
make too
yourself.
much noise.
Using charcoal.
They leave.
There's several ways, but I
bloodstains
use
everywhere.
charcoal.
Energy
and I use
weapons
this
are the
thing called
perfect
Spring Valley
solution to
lemon charcoal
the deep
cleanse.
state's problems.
You can do 4
They go
servings in
through
one day
walls,
or 4
they leave
days
no
at
holes,
one
they
serving.
make no noise. There are no witnesses.
Cleanses you
And
thousands
with
of
all the
times
NPCs running
over
around,
what
they just
you would
tell
get
you
any other
that
kind
it's
of way.
your imagination. Look at this
Safely.
setup right now.
It helps.
They can drop these energy weapons anywhere.
Yep.
Next door, down the street.
I've seen
the
them
death
up in the
towers,
sky.
drones, and the
Of course,
like,
it wouldn't matter.
and so
listen.
much more. They've weaponized cars, street lamps,
That
just about anything and everything with an antenna. And that
I could
means
videotape
that
the Antichrist
once you
landing in
become a
my yard
target
out there,
on this
or
grid,
God,
you're surrounded.
and no more than 100 people
surrounded
would
by
see
a
it.
cloud
It just wouldn't go
of
nowhere. It's just
energy weapons.
absolutely insane. So,
You'll be hit from all directions.
but anyway,
You'll literally find yourself in a war zone. And so you
live your
basically
life
have to
the way
start
you
doing
want
your
and be
research on
happy
Faraday
best you can,
shielding principles,
because everybody's got an
not only
expiration
for
date
your
at some
home, but
point.
also for yourself. You're going to need armor. You're going
Well,
to need
I'm
head-to-toe
gonna stop
protection,
this video
like you're
now.
walking into Fukushima, because essentially every
But I do
town
enjoy
has been weaponized.
Stranger Than
Every
Fiction
city,
news.
even out in the
Really
country,
do.